Hello, members of the Pride, and welcome back to another episode of My Time at Portia. So far, guys, I am so enjoying this game. I mean, man, there is just nothing about this game that that has not just impressed me so far. I mean, yeah, there have been a couple. There's obviously it's early access, and there's a few things that need correcting. That's not what I'm talking about. What I mean is that it's been impressive in the manner of it just, I don't know, it never fails to it never fails to impress, and it's really cool that every time you turn around, there's something else about it that kind of makes you go, ooh, no kidding, really. I was not expecting that. Hello, Higgins. You realize I'm the Magnum PI and you're the Higgins, right? You know that, right? I am the Magnum, you are the Higgy Babe. Alright, this is too oh, I can get that one done pretty fast. Crystal necklaces, copper plates, lettuce. What was this one again? You know what? I can do that one pretty fast. I can knock that one out like almost immediately. Hell, I have some stored in my. Oh, who's? Is it in here? I see a little exclamation point. Is it in here? Oh, it's in here. Of course it is. Hey, Albert. Hey, Builder. You seem like a pretty social type. What do you say? Got a few moments to help your old pal, Albert? Sure, sounds easy. Great, that's great. I knew I could count on you. So look, here's the situation. My parents went away on a week's vacation and they left the keys to the brand new Porsche with a mind. Well, I'm gonna stop doing Will Smith. You know Gus, right? Tall guy, long hair, standoffish. He and I go way back, which is part of why I moved to Portia to open A&G Construction. Well, Gus has this sister, Ginger, and she's a once-in-a-lifetime beauty. A truly stunning girl. This is actually true. Ginger is a very attractive woman. There's only one problem. She doesn't go outside too often. What a shame, right? Supposedly, she has a health condition. I'm not sure about the details. Gus gets a little weird when I bring it up, which is where you come in. I need you to track down this mysterious beauty and learn more about her. Once you learn more about her, come back and see me. I'll be waiting. Love like a blue moon. Aw, Albert has a crush. He hasn't even met her, and he's in love. Kinda creepy. Alright, so she only comes out at night, because apparently she has like a condition where the sun reacts badly to her. This is actually a condition that actually exists in the world. It's basically like a sun intolerance. And I guess in this particular case, it harkens back to the age of darkness before the age of light, before Peach came along. Okay, so that's Central Plaza, that's Peach Plaza. Basically, before Peach came along and basically banished the darkness and brought light back to the world. It is basically how that goes. So, yeah, okay. Okay, sorry, I got distracted a little bit there. So, what it is I think that basically during that time, she kind of inherited the condition from I don't know if it was from her family's history or if it was her herself, but the age of darkness, basically, there was no sun for a long time. So I imagine a lot of people probably built up a certain intolerance for sunlight. I mean, that kind of makes a certain amount of sense. If you've never been in sunlight very much, then kind of makes sense that, you know, you're not going to be the most wow, there we go. You're not going to be the most you know, tolerant of it, right? You're probably going to burn really easy, or maybe you react to it poorly. It's hard to say. I don't know. There is an actual, like, medical condition where this is true, where it's basically an intolerance to light, but it's something, I don't know the details of it. Stone brick is done. Okay, let's do something that's not being currently done. Let's see, we've got, oh, iron. Iron's not being done. Oh my gosh. How has iron not been getting done all this time? Irresponsible, Lion. Irresponsible. Alright, so we don't have any manganese. That's okay. You can do that until you're done, and we'll have all the manganese in the world. We've been doing the manganese like crazy. So we will continue with the glass. Keep knocking that glass out. Alright, let's put this... Actually... Okay, so now... The fans. Let's start with the fans. Fans are going to be in here. Okay, there's one. And we're just going to take one from the house. We have too many in here anyway. We've got... Yeah, let's just take this one and put it in the inventory. And we're done. And who are we turning these fans into? Okay. Oh, to Meaty? To Antoine. Okay, so it's going to Antoine. Like normal. Okay. Let's put... Alright, we're going to have to handle this one at a time. Because we need to relocate these. That's a thing. We need to relocate these. Let's put all this over here. And let's do that. The question is, where are we relocating them to? Maybe along here? Or maybe along here. That's not bad. It'll stick out a little bit though. Man, how do I want to do this? I guess I could put them along here. Well, let's start one by one. Gather up all that stuff. And this is the metal storage, so let's do that. And metal storage. Okay, so if we do here, what if we did here? Oh, we can't do here. Oh. Okay, so if I did it here... Well, if in fact I do have a car, it's going to block that. So maybe the best way to do it is to do it along here. It's going to be a little cramped, but I think this is probably the best we're going to get. Boom, 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 boom. Sort and go. All right. Next crate. 1, 2. Boom. And whoop, boop, 2, and boom, 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 boom. Come on. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Oh, come on. This thing, it renamed it. That's just wood and plant. That shouldn't be a thing. This is old world gadgets. I mean, I guess it has to be, but I don't like that that's a thing. Alright. And then food and food prep. Confirm and boom, boom. And sort. Alright, and this is metal and minerals. Oh. And there, and metal and minerals. And click, 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 click. All sorts of stuff. I still haven't looked up diamond. I don't know what to do with the diamond. I really ought to look that up and just find out what it does. If it's something that we are. I mean, I don't know. Is it like one of those just sell it things, or is there like a particular piece of jewelry? Okay, this is animal products. And boom, 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 boom. I would give a lot if I could get 4 more of these. I really want to improve my sword. Jeez, it's already almost 2:30. Alright. This is museum pieces. Okay, museum pieces. And last but not least, extras. Boom. And there. Extras. Confirm. Open. Put all this stuff in there. And arrange. Alright, that is done. So let's go turn in the commission, and then let's go find Ginger. Oh, hey Pinky, how you doing? Meow. And do I have a fish for you? I do. There you go, buddy. Meow. You and me, buddy. Soon, you're gonna be my kitty. Hey, Gail. Let's just say hi. How's it going?
My sweet Ginger is waiting for me to have dinner. I need to head home right after I finish the work. Not a minute's delay.
Sounds good. Alright, so let's turn in the commission. What's going on, Antoine? That was fast. Such an efficient builder. And yeah, we can't do another one, so... Alright, and Ginger, where... looks like you're up here, right? Oh, okay, you're up in the house, aren't you? Well, I guess I can kind of wait for a little while and maybe look for things to chop down until you pop your head out, like this. And once I see that you're on the move, I can move to intercept. Nope. Nope. Most likely the trees are probably going to be, yeah, for the most part. You know what? I kind of want to clear this, because this just really looks overgrown and looks ugly, and I don't like the fact that the graveyard is so overgrown and poorly taken care of. This really needs to be, like, cleaned up. Alright, it's 6 o'clock. I mean, I don't want to... I obviously don't want to chop up the... Check. The crew of the Altair space... Oh, okay. Fallen during the Age of Darkness, may they rest in peace. Yeah, that was like 300 years ago. Alright, so let's... Is she on the move? Roger that. Target is on the move. Alright. Hey, Pinky. What's going on, kitty? Oh, and I see another target on the move. Hello, pretty lady. Hey, Phyllis. How you doing, beautiful?
How does someone's milk...
I'm not sure. Do I have any gifts for you? No. And you know what? I need to... I need to go and make some gifts for you. I promise I will do that eventually. Hey, Sam. Let's say hi to Sam before we say hi to Ginger.
Yo, kid, looking good. Be careful in the room.
All right, will do. Thank you. Excuse me, Ginger. How's it going? Oh, hello there. You want to learn more about me? That's so kind of you. I do have a health condition that makes it hard to go outside. But that's okay. I've developed a few hobbies that I can do inside. Namely, I like to read, and I like to craft little trinkets. I feel that education and creativity are beautiful things that are available to all people under the light. Come to think of it, I've been looking for a book called Journey to the East. I know it's a classic, but it's so hard to find. The story sounds so dreamy, though. One day I'd like to go on a grand adventure like that. And while we're at it,
Hey.
Ginger, let's go ahead and
People
just...
in Portia were all very simple and friendly folks. I really enjoy having a conversation with everyone.
She does. She is a very pretty girl. But unfortunately, you can't gift her with anything, because apparently she doesn't like anything. She's just not materialistic, and if you give her anything, then she just kind of goes, meh. Oh, wait a minute. I know. Is the flower... Hey, are you still open? You're not. Aw. That's alright, Alice. I was gonna buy a couple of flowers.
Have you ever visited my garden?
I haven't, but thank you. Okay. So let's help Albert have a talk with Ginger. See, now this is interesting too. We're actually helping to set up like other people in this game, which actually is kind of cool, because in once again I'm going to compare to Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley, and actually not just Stardew Valley. This it was Albert. Oh, Albert, did you already go inside? Albert's home. Well, okay, I guess I'll hit him up tomorrow. But in Stardew Valley and Harvest Moon and other games that are similar to this, it's the norm is that everybody in town doesn't hook up with anybody except the player character. That way, the player character basically has free reign of whatever character he or she wants to date. They can just do it, and nobody else is basically trying to horn in on their chosen partner. For example, I'm going after Phyllis, but if you know. In the other games, there's nobody like Higgins coming along and trying to steal Phyllis from me. And so it doesn't become a competition. It's basically me trying to woo her. And it works one way or another. Now, it's kind of interesting here because it looks like Albert's actually making a play for Ginger, and Ginger is a dateable character. If I wanted to, I could go after Ginger, and that actually is interesting because if you know, if I were to try to make a play for Ginger, I would have to contend with Albert. It looks like, unless now there is the possibility that this is going to end up being kind of like, once again, going to go to Stardew Valley. It could very well end up being similar to a Clint and Emily situation. For those of you who are not familiar with Stardew Valley, Emily is a very eligible young lady and is actually one of the more popular people to date in the game Stardew Valley. And there is another character named Clint, who is a blacksmith there. And Clint is basically stalking her. Not like directly stalking her, but he like, well, actually in some cases he's actually stalking her, now that I think about it. And it's a little creepy, as a matter of fact. That he kind of... I'm going to go ahead and make fertilizer. I don't need to, but I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. Oh gosh, I forgot all about... Ow. Doggone it. Where's the fertilizer? Oh, that's gadgets. Although, do I need to put any of this away? No gadgets. I just realized that I put this backwards. That's all right. It's I'll just get used to it being backwards. Let's see. What am I doing here? I need fertilizer. I just realized I never planted any crops. I'm a doofus. Let's... 2, 3, 4. Boom. 5, 6. Boom. Alright, and then let's get out of this. I haven't planted my crops yet, I just realized. And that's probably, like, not very optimal at all. Food. Oh no, I don't have any of those. Whoop. Metal and materials. Yes. Yes. Nothing there. Yes. Oh, wood. Boom. Forgot about those. And then animal. Oh, that's metal and minerals. I went this. Animal products. Boom. Come on. There we go. Alright, so I can't, I obviously am not able to, I don't have enough time to plant everything today, but at least I can apply fertilizer, boom, and that will get those filled up, and then apply fertilizer, boom, apply fertilizer, boom, and check the status. We are full of fertilizer. Alright, oh boy, I'm kind of pushing my luck on time, but let's try this. 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 1, 2. And then 1, 2. Oh, come on, 1, 2, 1, and 2. Alright. Fully fertilized, fully set. Is there like a back way into my... No, this is just a back patio. Ooh. I can put furniture and stuff back here, I bet. That'll be interesting. Okay, you know what? I'll just hold on to it. I'll put it away in the morning. We will go ahead and call this an episode. Wow. So, looks like... Oh, anyway, yeah, Clint was, like, seriously stalkerish, and he's basically considered, like, one of the creepiest dudes in the game. So, yeah, it just turns out kind of bad. And so I'm really hoping that Albert isn't like that. I hope he doesn't end up being like the creepy stalker guy who is like worshipping Ginger from afar but never actually does anything and just ends up essentially stalking her. Please don't let it be that. I mean, Clint is considered like he's one of the most hated characters in Stardew Valley. And I mean, people just are uncomfortable about him in a lot of ways, and so let's do something different with this particular dynamic, shall we? Please let it be just like he decides he does want to go after her, and if I want to go after Ginger and he wants to go after Ginger, it's whoever she likes best. I would actually be phenomenal with that dynamic in this game. I mean, I would love that. I would love it if, like, between Antoine, Dr. Zoo, and Phyllis, that little love triangle going on there. And Dr. Zoo and Phyllis are kind of going, well, maybe wink, wink, but I'm coming in going, no, Phyllis, wink, wink. And then Antoine comes in and says, hey, Dr. Zoo, wink, wink. And maybe he decides to go off with it. That would be awesome. I personally would love that. I would love that. I would love to see the other characters in this game hook up with each other. Independent of anything that I'm doing. I mean, if you want me to be involved with it, absolutely, that would be fun too. But I would love to see it just independent of me. And I've been seeing a lot of the life of these characters in this game, so it might be that actually would be pretty darn cool, and I really hope they do that. But anyway, sorry, I'm kind of going off on my little rant here, my little spiel. I'm gonna, fingers crossed, I'm going to hope that this whole thing turns out to be like just one of those really cool just one of those really cool things where everybody's is dating each other independent, and if I want my piece, if I want my girl or my guy or my whatever, then I have to basically win her over or win him over or win whatever over. I would really like to see that. But anyway, I have spoken enough. Because that's going to do it for this particular episode. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, do the liking and the subscribing and the sharing of the videos. You guys are absolutely phenomenal fans. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, everyone, always remember that anyone can be a mouse that roars, but it takes someone special to be a lion that squeaks. So embrace your inner lion and squeak on! And, gee, do you think I actually would have to, like, steal Phyllis from Dr. Sue? Oof, that's some competition.